Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at my table with some more cider to try. And in the last two videos we tried two Norfolk ciders from the Crones, the family who make it. Rudy Crone is the current cider maker, took over from his father Robert. They're near Thetford, Kenninghall I think is the name of the village near them, or that they're in, one or the other. They're kind of isolated. I need a GPS to get there. The next one is also from Norfolk, but from the east coast. It's from a village called Scratby, which is right on the coast and just north of Great Yarmouth. Father and son operation. Russell Watson, I believe, is the name of the head cider maker. The head cider maker, because the other guy, Archie, is his son, and he's joined him to help him make cider. They're the East Norfolk Cider. It's called East Norfolk Cider is the company, under the banner of the East Norfolk Trading Company, because I think they also do juices. So that's the umbrella sort of company, if you like. But within that, you have East Norfolk Cider. There's their label, East Norfolk Cider. This is their Haymaker cider, cider with a Norfolk bite, 5.5%. Anything on here at all that I want to read out? Norfolk Haymaker is a premium traditional cider. It is a well-balanced medium sweet cider with a slight citrus after flavour, made from apples grown in Norfolk and Suffolk, pressed and fermented and matured at our brewery in Scratby. So there you go. I think now some of their orchards, but they also source from elsewhere, because obviously they said they got it from Suffolk, which is just a bit south from where they are. So I'm going to say from the colour of it, it looks like a sort of East County style, lighter in colour. I'm going to assume this is all cookers and eaters. I'm assuming there's no cider apples in there. It's not that very light colour. You associate more with that Eastern counties. Not all. I mean, that's the East County cider, which we're going to try there. That's certainly not the same colour as that. Very different. So let's put these down here. And open this one up. I don't know if it's still or sparkling. I'm going to assume it is still. It's got some sediment in the bottom, so it could be sparkling. Let's open it and find out. It's sparkling. And I'm assuming bottle conditioned. Now, I don't know if they're dosing with sugar in the bottle to get the sparkle, or whether they're bottling it before the end of fermentation. I'm going to assume they're dosing at bottling. It's just an assumption, I don't know. But I'm glad it's bottle conditioned, so it'll be a finer bubble than if it was forced carbonated. Right, I'm going to put it in the Riedel glass. Let's have a look at what we got. This is a very gentle sparkle, which is nice. We like that. Colour. Let's get out this thingamajig and hold it up so you can see the colour properly. There you go. There you go. Hazy and what sort of, I mean, greenish yellow, sort of lemon water, hazy lemon water with a hint of green about it, something like that. Palish, but nice because it's hazy. Unfiltered, because if you filter it, it's just for looks. It's just to make it look prettier in the bottle. But you're probably just filtering out flavour, if anything. Let's sniff it. I mean, first off, there's a hint of sort of citric acidity on there. If you hadn't told me, I'd have said that was a perry straight off the bat. That's what I thought, which is a good thing. I like that. I love that zip of acidity. Yeah. I mean, still, it's got more of a pear character. But if it's apples, it's certainly like eaters and cookers, you know. It could have gone through malolactic, which means that the green acidity, the malic acidity from like cookers, for example, would have softened to a lactic acid, which is much more gentle. Oh, it smells fresh, smells green, smells like a perry. It smells like a perry, but my mouth's watering, which is a good thing. And those bubbles are looking beautiful and fine. Let's try it. Okay. On the palate, it has more apple character, but it's borderline perry. And I mean that as a compliment. It's borderline good perry, tasty perry, proper perry. That zip of acidity is there. It does feel like a citric kind of thing, almost like a sherbet, lemon kind of character. In fact, yeah, that sort of sherbet lemon thing, which is something I love very much indeed. Refreshes those yellow chewy sweets. I used to buy a 10p to go to the sweet shop on my way home from school. You can get 20 sweets with 10p when I was at school. You could get sweets for half a pence. But I didn't. What I did, I spent, I think it was 5p possibly for a refresher. But I spent that 5p because I loved them. I love refreshers. That lemon sherbet I love. And the fact that this is reminding me of that makes me very fond of it indeed. What did it say? It said medium sweet. I'll tell you what. This is drier than a lot of commercial ciders would have as dry, I think, almost. Certainly drier than a medium dry. Medium sweet. Got the merest suggestion of sweetness, but lovely with that acidity. I have to say, I like this a lot. I like this drink a lot. I was worried when I saw medium sweet that it was going to be sickly sweet. This is sympathetically sweetened. It really is. I wonder how they're getting the sweetness in there. Are they racking off? Because there's yeast in there. I don't know how they're getting that residual sweetness. I'm not sure. Unless they're using like sucralose or something to do that, so it doesn't get fermented out. But if they're doing that, they're doing it so sympathetically that it doesn't taste like a fake sweetness at all. Lovely fine bubbles. Yeah. Acidity, minerality, delicate fruit. I like that. I like that. I would drink lots on a hot day, and this is cold out of the fridge. On a hot day, blooming heck, I could neck loads of those. I think most people would neck loads of those. It's delicious, and the bubbles are brilliant. Nice one, East Norfolk cider. That's really good. I really like that. That exceeded my expectations. I didn't know I had expectations till I drank it, and I obviously did because it exceeded them, whatever they were. Brilliant. We like it. We like. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me back at this table. I hope you join me again, but until that time, cheers.